welcome to Yerevan,
capital of Armenia.
So we're here in Yerevan and we're going to go and see some of the sights, but first of all, as is our norm, we need to get a coffee because we do. Coffee shop company, let's see what they're like. Apparently I read a review, it tastes like Starbucks, but unfortunately the price also matches Starbucks. It looks very nice. Nice. Speaking of Armenian dram, this is it, and that is worth £2, which means that one, that big boy, 40 quid. We're actually heading to the only remaining working mosque, not just in Yerevan, but in the whole of Armenia. You look like you know where you're going, do you? No, didn't think so.
Well, do I know where I'm going?
Yeah.
I'm straight down here.
So our map says that we need to go down this little alleyway. Where the hell are we?
I see. You don't know where we're going.
So this is the real Yerevan. Aha! You can see the minaret. So here it is, the Blue Mosque, the only mosque, and I think it's sometimes called the Iranian Mosque.
I think that's probably a better name for it.
Look at this tree with these fantastic...
Is it a fruit or a flower?
I don't know what it is. It feels quite soft though. So now we're going to try to infiltrate the mosque. Oh, wow, look at the front. That is pretty nice. This friendly guy's giving us like information. Nice. Celine enjoying the view. So this is Republic Square, the Marriott Hotel, and back in the Soviet days it was called Lenin Square, and I'm guessing right in the centre there'd been a plinth with the great man himself on there. But now it's just a beautiful part of Yerevan. In fact, some of the buildings are like this pinkish colour, and it's sometimes called the Pink City. Just passing through a park with Elvis on a plinth.
He was a Russian writer, diplomat, and armenologist.
A what?
Armenologist.
Armenologist?
Yeah.
What's an armenologist?
A person that studies armenology.
But look at that statue, and then there is the cathedral, St. Grigori, I think the illuminator. Celine said she likes the colour of this church, like the sandstone colour, and I've got to agree. It does look good. So Gregory, he happened to be the son of this man who killed a king, so his nannies managed to save him, took him away somewhere and raised him, and eventually the new king heard about him, and by this time Gregory was an adult, married with kids of his own, minding his own business, but the new king imprisoned him in this pit and left him there, and eventually a few years later the king went mad, and for some reason he thought the only way he could be cured of his insanity was to get Gregory out of the pit and for him to do something to him. So Gregory was pulled out and he ended up baptizing this mad king, cured him. The king was so impressed he made him baptize everyone in the palace, and then soon everyone in the country was baptized, and therefore Armenia became the first Christian country. Nice story. It's a vast place. Look at that. A marvellous chandelier. So we left the church and we're going to head to something called Gum, which is like a central market. Look at this array of goods. You've got your spices, you've got your nice sweets wrapped in that gelatinous stuff, you've got all your fruit and vegetables. This is a proper central market. So this is the local brandy from Armenia, and I might buy it from this guy over here. Just a little bottle of it. Спасибо.
Пожалуйста.
Сколько стоит?
Вот этот 1500.
Which one is the best wine?
The best?
The best, the nice.
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate wine. Pomegranate wine. I don't think I've ever tried pomegranate wine. Have you made this yourself by stamping on the grapes?
No, machine.
Oh, machine. Очень хорошо.
Very nice.
Вкусный. Honey is popular. She's going to give Celine some of these. Oh, look. Wow. This is the friendliest central market I've ever been in. People just offering things everywhere. This huge piece of bread for 60 pence. Спасибо большое, спасибо. Look at the size of this. Wow.
Big.
Big. Большой. Спасибо. До свидания. Delicious.
Okay, bread.
So now we're going to attempt to find a metro stop and get a train to an area called the Cascade, which is like a major tourist part of Yerevan. Woohoo! It worked. It's one of these super fast ones that you get in the former Soviet Union. Straight on. Made it. So we've come for lunch and I've got a local Armenian beer. So here are some interesting facts about Armenia.
So it was the first country to have Christianity because of St. Gregory. There are 3 million people living in Armenia and 97% of the population are Christian. There are 39 letters in the Armenian alphabet. More Armenians live abroad than what actually live in Armenia. They mainly live in USA, Russia and France. The oldest winery was found in Armenia 6,100 years ago. And it's a really nice city to have a look around.
Look at this, it's called Swan Lake. No swans.
Zero swan. Oh, it's so cold.
Is it really cold?
Yeah, it's so nice.
Look at this at the edge of the lake. Apparently a famous Armenian pianist and composer. Now I'm staring right at the Armenian Opera House. Holds 1,200 people, and it was where Tchaikovsky first aired his famous opera Swan Lake, thus the Swan Lake that we saw earlier. The heat is getting really intense now, but we've reached the start of the Cascade and you can see a monument on the top. We're going to go see that, but we're just worried about how hot this is going to get. Just passing by the art, nice teapot and some nude dude with his shield. Don't be offended by the rude statue.
I'm not offended.
Are you ready for this?
Are we going to go up those steps?
Well, I can't see any elevator or lift anywhere. Before we go up, we're going to see if there's actually an elevator in here, because there may well be. Thank Christ for that. This is just the first of many. There's like a series of them going all the way up. That'd have been hellish.
It's too hot.
What a result finding that escalator going all the way up. And you can just about see, I don't know if you can see on the camera, but you know, there, Mount Ararat, that's Turkey. Supposedly the resting place of Noah's Ark. Finally, reached the summit.
Pity it's not clearer to see the mountain.
I know, you can't really see it, can you? But it is there in the hazy distance. Yerevan. Before we go to the Mother Armenia statue, which we've just seen, look at this lake. All we're doing is just drinking liquid. Yep, so I'm going to try this Ararat cognac. You didn't grimace as much as I thought you would do.
It's like, oh, that is stinging my lips and burning my throat.
So this is kvass. You can see it all over Russia. Много kvass? Говорите по-русски. Английский. Великобритания. Just, it's famous all over Russia, this drink. It's like a fermented, non-alcoholic beer. Спасибо, спасибо большое.
Вам тоже спасибо.
Вкусный. Вкусный. Очень вкусный. So Victory Park is just full of children's rides. But the main thing we're going to head to is Mother Armenia, which is a representation, here it is, of Armenia itself. So it's 167 feet tall, and every year on May the 9th, thousands of Armenians come here to put flowers at its base to commemorate Armenian victims of World War II, and that's why there's an eternal flame down there. So it is 8 p.m, about half an hour before sunset. Let's go find some Georgian food. Look at the view, and even though we haven't got a reservation, they've managed to squeeze us in a table. So we've come to this diamond rooftop bar, which has got an amazing view, as you've seen. And now Celine's going to give you her top things that she has seen in Yerevan. What are the top things? What are your most enjoyable things?
The Church of St. Gregory.
Church of St. Gregory, yeah, we saw that this morning.
Was great. Mother Armenia was
Mother Armenia.
very impressive. And a random statue we found that was...
Celine found a statue of do what he was doing, the statue, doing that. Have you got a photograph of it?
Yeah.
So my food's arrived, burger. Celine's gone for traditional Caucasus fare of kharcho.
I like this one.
Night has fallen. Look how well lit they are. So we're at street level. It is completely packed and busy. So this is what it's like. So we've waited till 9:30, but because we've got to get really early tomorrow for a flight, we're going to have to leave it. So this is goodbye from Yerevan and Armenia. We've enjoyed it, haven't we?
Yeah, it's been really good.
Really nice country to visit. Till next time.